If you've ever had a real estate deal that felt close, but the capital piece just wasn't coming together, this is probably why. Hi, I'm Vernon Beckford, co-founder of Diversified Lending Solutions. And I can say over the years, I've spoken to countless real estate developers who were highly qualified, had solid projects. They were in the right locations, they had the right demand generators, they had amazing vision, and yet every time they went out to market, they struggled to raise capital for their projects. And inevitably, the sequence of events unfolded like this. They would have a conversation with a group of investors, some questions would come back, they'd respond, and then crickets, vamoose, the investor disappeared never to return again. Radio silence. Now, the natural inclination from that point is to ask yourself, maybe there was something wrong about the deal, or maybe there was something about me that they didn't like, or maybe they're just not active in the market right now. But I can tell you that in most cases, almost all cases, that is not why you didn't get an investment. The reality is that institutional capital speaks its own language. And it's a language, unfortunately, that many emerging real estate developers have never been taught. You see, in the investor's head, they're asking whether they can believe your underwriting methodology and whether it's sound, whether your capital structure makes sense, whether returns that you're offering are competitive relative to what they're seeing, whether they can believe that you can actually execute the project. And after going through those questions in their mind, if they can't very quickly come to a yes, then they probably passed on your deal before the meeting even ended. So that gap between where a deal makes sense and a deal gets funded is what this program is designed to close. That gap, by the way, is not always obvious when you're in the middle of your own deal. So through our accelerator, we bring tools, training, live guidance, all to help you present a deal in a way investors are actually ready to fund it. So, if you are actively working on deals and you've experienced the gap that I just described, I'd encourage you to take a closer look.